Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Mbappe.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Valverde. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Çalhanoğlu. It's Perez. That's headed upfield. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Perez. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now that's well seen too. Oh, easy pickings there. Ferran Torres. Valverde. Can he finish? Has another go! Cleared away.
Inter have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice interception, well timed. Rodrigo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Perez going face-to-face with his great rival. Bayern Munich yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Perez. Schneider. He's had a hit! Goal! Bayern Munich! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Chance!
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe. Gravenberg. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Rodrigo, driving through the middle. Ferran Torres. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Schneider. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ferran Torres. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Valverde. And that has been cleared. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? 30 minutes gone. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Kimmich. This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Messi.
Bayern Munich really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Valverde. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, super ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. In comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Costa Curta. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Kimmich.
For Çalhanoğlu.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And it's Sneijder. Valverde. Well, that is one way to stop him. Shapes to shoot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Bayern Munich leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And now as good a time as any to pull level. He'll fancy himself from here. And the shot! Oh, bang on target. He's away. Good read, needed to be. Interesting ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Perez has found the net here, of course. And the counter is on. And that is a little undercooked. Driving on and making good progress.
Kimmich.
For Messi. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Now it's Ferran Torres. Mbappe! Great hit! He has done it! Inter are back in business!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
649 spettatori.
Valverde and Gravenberg. Shifted upfield. Mbappe. Jordi Alba. Now it's Valverde. Can he put it away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bayern Munich are looking to break at pace. The less said about that pass, the better. Valverde, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Costa Curta can get it clear. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. That's a throw. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Perez. And here's Mbappe. That's good running with the ball. Gravenberg. Valverde. And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. Adams is there, and he can get that clear. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ferran Torres. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Valverde, and that interception was most necessary. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Perez. And here's Messi. Costa Curta. And here's Messi. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mbappe. Valverde. Tries to get it clear. Pinches it off him. And it's Messi. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, it's come loose.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He has found the way through.
Minuti di recupero.
Oh, that's neat. Costa Curta. And here's Messi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. The final seconds now. Foden puts his foot on the gas. Shot a goal! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it does end all square. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is chants! Stood up well to him there. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable...
And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, a breakthrough already. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Messi shapes to shoot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Portugal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. Into the lead once more. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Bayern Munich go into the lead. Portugal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Portugal with the corner, they're first. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. Interesting ball. Now, who's going to be... And again! Danger averted for now. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And it's Perez. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's well spotted. Fabian Ruiz. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Decent hit! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Great hit! Goal! Bayern Munich! And again they hit the front.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Great defending, strong and determined. Ødegaard. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Messi. Lookman! Messi. Shot a goal! That's another chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Odegaard. Vinicius Junior. Odegaard. Lookman. Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Schneider. Kimmich. Bayern Munich looking to pass their way through. Spread out to the left, and here's the chance to counter. Odegaard. That pass has been well intercepted. Perez. And it's Messi. Now there's a fine ball.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
And he's gone backward here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe, who's set up 1 goal so far, and he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way. And the referee brings the first half to a close. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Bayern Munich hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. Calhanoglu, not the most accurate pass. Messi. Odegaard. Mbappe.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Lookman. Lookman! Messi gets it clear. Lookman! And that's a throw-in. He's had it taken off him. Costa Curta is there to clear.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Good spot, he's seen the run. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Portugal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8, Messi.
And he skips past his man, and he's managed to get free.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Vamos dar lugar a uma
Well, he certainly
substituição.
wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is a little undercooked. No, that's been intercepted. Couldn't squeeze it through. Odegaard. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe. Perez. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Bayern Munich, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. Fabian Ruiz. Yildiz purring through the gears. Well, that has not gone well. He is just caressing the ball. Swept in. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Perez in acres of space out wide. Oh, can he put it away? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to him. Oh, it's fallen kindly here, and it's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Vão dar os seus lugares.
Bayern Munich go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Número 22.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
He has found a way through, and that could well leave a mark. Goes down, but nothing given. Bernardo Silva. Bayern Munich have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely worked. Mbappe, he rises! It's a goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 11.
Portugal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Bayern Munich probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Vinicius Junior. Passing is crisp and sharp. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That looks a good ball through. Firmly met. Desperate defending required here. And it's hoisted clear. And that is that. Bayern Munich proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan, the giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest... Great hits! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Szoboszlai goes short. Climbs up big! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. He can run onto that. He has found a way through. Pires! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pires clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And the shot! And the pass is intercepted. And the shot! Goal! Inter! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And they're back on the ball again. Crossed in once more.
Bayern Munich are really in a position where...
Pedri! Messi. Schneider. Çalhanoğlu. Schneider. Now it's Perez. He won't be happy with that one. And that is out of play. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. De Jong. Yamal. He's got away. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal, given the lift of his goal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Look at the space here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Kimmich. And it's Schneider. To Schneider. Mbappe. Çalhanoğlu. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Perez. Perez will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Schneider. Picked out brilliantly. Messi. Now the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Victor Fort. This is De Jong. Pedri. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a good run down the right. And that has been clubbed away. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Bayern Munich truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Szoboszlai.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Szoboszlai plays it short.
Well played and well cleared.
That's an excellent interception. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Perez. And he's had it nicked away.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
He's through now, is he? Decent hit! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to...
And we hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that.
He's had a shot! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And yes, it's him again. Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Schneider. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Dembele. Soboslai. Çalhanoğlu. Schneider. Schneider. Oh, some tackle that. It's run loose, he's going for goal! What a hit, what a hit! A rocket and some! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Bayern Munich give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And it's Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there. Kimmich. Dembele threads one in. Good ball over the top. Well read, and the danger is averted. So we've reached the hour mark.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
De Jong. And it's Dembele. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Numero 18.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 10. Owen, il numero 21.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 6.
Inter Milan making another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Schneider, he steps in, and that's the end of that. It's good running with the ball. And here's Vinicius Junior, thinks one through. Vinicius Junior! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pedri. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. It's Schneider. Çalhanoğlu. Mbappe. Çalhanoğlu.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
He's had a hit! It's in! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position. Shot a goal!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Çalhanoğlu. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Schneider. Always onto this. He's in a great position. Great chance! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Bayern Munich can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Now he's off and running. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Dyer calmly anticipates. Hector Fort. Owen. Pedri. That pass has been well intercepted. Griezmann. And he's managed to get free. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's found a way through. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Owen. That's at the end. Bayern Munich were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Bayern Munich are looking a touch fragile, Peter. Confidence looked well down, and they have to find some courage quickly now if they're to react.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. We have already started here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. So what can they make of this? David Villa. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
And his career went on and on and on.
Listen, the best tend to stay around.
Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most convincing of passes. Roberto Carlos. And it's Schneider. Now it's Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi. Schneider. And here's Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Casemiro. He's looking wide. David Villa. That is very well defended. Kimmich. And it's Perez. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, what a pass! Nice interception, well timed. Bayern Munich are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Oh, great shot! Williams! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. A real chance if he can get through. Has a goal! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Bayern Munich have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi. Bayern Munich finding their passes. Bayern Munich are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Dinks one through. Well read, nice interception. Messi. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Foot in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Schneider. And it's Baggio.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
David Villa just eases him off the ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Pinches it off him. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Beckenbauer.
Bayern Munich can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset.
He's had a shot! They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Number 13, David Villa.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Kimmich. Mbappe. And it's Snyder. Snyder. He's found a way through. It's Snyder! What a wonderful goal! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Bayern Munich go into the lead. Mbappe! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Has been indicated.
And it's Snyder. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's played him through. He's got space in the air. David Villa! Messi. And they can counter here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi. That's very neat. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Bayern Munich are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Now it's Mbappe. Adams calmly anticipates. Roberto Baggio. Williams. David Villa. Kimmich. Interesting ball. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kimmich. And it's Perez. Mbappe. He's through here. Cafu cuts it out. Williams. And it's Baggio. Played into space out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Threads one in. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's been cut out, well played. Kimmich. Kante, who does have an assist to his name. Perez providing an outlet on that flank.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Iñaki Williams looks to get on the end of this. Conte. Played to Casemiro. Mbappe! And he's managed to get for decent hit! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, what a climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. pass is intercepted. Casemiro. And here's Iñaki Williams. Iñaki Williams showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Schneider, number 14, Messi, number 5, Perez, coming on the field, number 7.
Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Number 20, Griezmann, substitution.
Szoboszlai. Up he goes! Szoboszlai is flagged offside. And smartly reclaimed. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, and he's through the middle. That's tidy. De Bruyne, Griezmann.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Conte. He's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Will play through for the wide man. So nearly the perfect ball. And it's Griezmann. Mbappe! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And they're quick to get it back. Szoboszlai. David Villa! Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. Kimmich. Neymar. It's Kimmich. De Bruyne. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Neymar. Cafu gets across and deals with it. David Villa. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. And it's Neymar. Kimmich. Now it's De Bruyne. Beckenbauer. Now it's Griezmann. It's Kimmich. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. David. And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Mbappe, voted man of the match. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He is through here. Great hit! And he's really put himself on the line here. Doué with the short one. And it's Dembele. There's the hit! And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Irwin. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
That looks a good ball through. And he's certainly onside here. Dembele looking sharp there.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration.
Tries a shot! Fabian Ruiz. Spreads it out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the flag has stayed down. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Look at the space here. Doué. Paris Saint-Germain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Beckenbauer. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Musiala. Now it's De Bruyne. Irwin gets into some space.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
De Bruyne. And here's Musiala. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's Dembele. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's De Bruyne. Musiala purring through the gears. João Neves did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's managed to get... He's had a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And that has been cleared. And he's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's following up! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bayern will lay claim to that. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Shot could be on. Well read, and the danger is averted. Goes looking wide. Vitinha. And it's played forward. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. He's found the way through. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Beckenbauer. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Musiala. Beckenbauer. And here's De Bruyne. He's cut it out. And the first half is done. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have...
It's a mighty effort! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's hoisted clear. Mendes tries to clear. And here's De Bruyne. And here's him. Hits one! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Bayern Munich have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Real chance! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And now he has two. Bayern Munich are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a great ball. Musiala.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
Now it's Mbappe. Musiala. Nice control. He's got tall. They just took too long getting forward.
Mbappe cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Cleared without hesitation. De Bruyne being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now.
And it's Dembele. Mbappe, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. He's through, it's and De Bruyne! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Bayern Munich find a position of real strength now. Hakimi. And Mendes. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Griezmann. Beckenbauer. Rodri. Bayern Munich finding their passes. That's a good ball out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Big header! It's a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand behind that one.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Le numéro 48.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a sharp pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Dembele. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found the way through. Hakimi. And the pass is intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well,
there's the shot! It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Bayern Munich are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Marquinhos. The final 5 minutes.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, perfectly measured that. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Time added on 4 minutes. That is a great pick out. Griezmann. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. So yet again Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more.
And already we're underway here.
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Mbappe!
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Romagnoli, even when a teenager, he was touted as a player well mature beyond his years, and it's hard to disagree seeing how he's evolved into such a fine leader, and not just in that back line, but a leader of the whole team.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
Adams.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Griezmann. For Musiala.
Mbappe.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Beckenbauer. No, he's not getting past him there. Rovella. And here's Zaccagni. Pellegrini got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Marusic. Neither side yet able to find the net.
Oh, sweet feet.
Marusic. Guendouzi. Now it's Marusic.
De Bruyne.
And it's Griezmann. And he welcomes it in. Now it's De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
He's got the shot away! Goal! Bayern Munich! There is the breakthrough! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Bayern Munich are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Zaccagni.
Played into space out wide.
Rodri. More and more pressure on the ball here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Griezmann. Pellegrini. Here's Zaccagni. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Well-timed, excellent interception. Guendouzi. Romagnoli. Zaccagni. And Rovella. Isaacson. De Bruyne has created one goal already.
Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Rovella.
De Bruyne.
Beckenbauer. Here's Rodri.
That's been cut out, well played.
Rovella. And that is as far as they're going to go. Beckenbauer. And here's De Bruyne.
Looking for options, for movement.
Shot a goal! He scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Number 11, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Marusic.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Mbappe.
And there's the end of the first half. We can review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Now in operation for your
Bayern
safety.
Munich
Ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
And the action is back on the way. De Bruyne.
Musiala. Rodri. Irwin. To Musiala. Rodri.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a nicely measured pass.
He's had a shot! Marusic. Guendouzi. To Marusic. Guendouzi. And Pellegrini. Zaccagni. Zaccagni
Has it in a wide position. Nicely weighted.
and the shot!
A terrific save, and he can clear it away.
Guendouzi. Rodri.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time.
Zaccagni.
Pressure coming in from all
The
directions.
attendance for this match was
Musiala.
62,005.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Isaacson.
To Guendouzi.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Some really good ball movement. Tries to get it clear. Musiala clears. He's there to retrieve it.
Marusic. To Guendouzi.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He can run onto that. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Looking for a corner. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Guendouzi. Rovella. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Zaccagni. Marusic calmly anticipates. Rovella. Pellegrini, who played through for the wide man. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's played him through. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's De Bruyne. Musiala.
Bayern Munich couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There they go, hunting in packs. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Kimmich. Zaccagni simply refused to be outdone there. Defending was strong and firm. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No joy this time. Cleared without complication. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Marusic. And we're done. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Gomez, Andre, neither side especially adventurous early on. Now Andre, Kimmich makes the interception. Griezmann. Gomez. Andre.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
David! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
David knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Lille are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Akpom. Andre cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Andre. And it's Gomez. Akpom. Musiala. Stood up well to him there. Akpom. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Bayern Munich just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Gomez. And that's a throw. Adams. Beckenbauer. For Musiala. Rodri. That has been cut short.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Kimmich. Griezmann. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Gomez. Gets into some space. Now here's the delivery. That's a decent clearance. And that was very necessary. Gomez. And that'll be the last act of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Beckenbauer, De Bruyne, Mbappe, goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Griezmann. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gomez. Floated up and over. Can he latch on to this? Andre. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Can he get onto this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 550.
Turns back here, probably the best option. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
He gets big!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mbappe. Now it's De Bruyne. Shifted it to the flank. Musiala could try cutting inside here. He's got tall. Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Bayern Munich are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Andre Gomez. Chooses to go back.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckenbauer. It's Kimmich. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lille making consecutive changes here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 8.
Gomez. Andre. Akpom. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that's a key interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. Kimmich. Shifted upfield.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And that's been drilled in. Kimmich stood his ground strongly. Gomez. Bayern Munich have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Akpom. David. Beckenbauer can get it clear. Gomez plays it short. Big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
David could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Gomez. And it's Meunier. Well, that has not gone well. Beckenbauer. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Irwin. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's De Bruyne.
Such good technique.
Great ball, and Musiala!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gomez. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Bayern Munich are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Quality ball, great ball, and he's in here, tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Barella. Musiala, and that's a real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has been knocked clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And the shot's on here. Di Marco pinches it off him. De Bruyne. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Heads it! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. And the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Zaccagni bops him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. Musiala. Nice ball and he might be in here. Great chance! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect... And the finish! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all!
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Real chance! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. Can he put it away? Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.